We looked out the window and saw the Globe Theatre in London as if for the first time, a wonderful place of storytelling, a place of Shakespeare. I was working with a group to help them get better at managing costs and budget throughout their organisation. I had some grumpy thoughts. It's all right for him. He was Shakespeare. A fantastic reminder that I was in my own thinking and believing it to be true. Shakespeare was just a person, like all of us. My clients and I talked about what we saw. My clients had calm business insights that the numbers in the costs and budgets tell the stories of Shakespeare for their business. They took this realization and created amazing things with it. They moved at pace, finding wonderful, exciting, creative stories in all that they did across the organization. Every aspect of their business, the routine and the new. Costs and budgets for them were now stories, part of how they made a difference for their clients, telling the stories of Shakespeare in their business every day. I'm walking through the middle of London on the south bank of the River Thames. The tide is coming in strongly, fighting the flow of the river and the powerful west wind blowing against it, forming small waves, sometimes with a little mist swirling from the tops. There's a wind blowing through my mind today. I'm on the way to a client to talk about costs and budgets. Costs and budgets. I'm having imposter syndrome. What do I know about costs and budgets? I'm an engineer. I'm a business consultant. I'm not an accountant. Costs and budgets is about collecting all the costs and seeing if you've made a profit. Working out how much to spend so that you make a profit, right? Doing it by the numbers. Doing it by the book. The wind in my mind has blown up a mist, and I'm finding it difficult to see. My fear is that I'm going to make it dull and dry for them. On the south bank of the Thames, I'm enjoying the walk. It's a fresh morning, with wispy clouds in the skies. Windy, yes, but the sun is rising and I'm walking towards it. A reminder that fresh ideas, fresh thought is always there. A nudge. I get to the client and am welcomed into their offices. A great client, friendly and inspirational. We get to work on costs and budgets. It's a bit dry. Looking out of the window, we see a thatched roof. A thatched roof in the middle of London? It's all concrete and glass here, isn't it? We can see the Shard, like a piece of glass striking 1,000 feet into the sky. Well done to the architect, Renzo Piano. Great idea, a shard of glass, stunning. And built on the soft sands and muds by the River Thames, phenomenal execution. We're drawn back to the thatched roof. Not something you see so much in London, but here it is. It's the Globe Theatre, a replica of the theatre of William Shakespeare brought to life by the vision and dedicated work of Sam Wanamaker. The theatre in London where Shakespeare's shows were performed to packed houses. Henry V, Twelfth Night, Macbeth. Now that's storytelling. I have a thought and it's not pretty. It's all right for him. He was Shakespeare. Well, that's properly grumpy of me. Before he wrote his plays, before he took quill to paper, there was no Shakespeare. He observed, thought, flowed, revised, created, and wrote. It's said that he wrote 2,000 words a day. 2,000 words a day. And over 400 years on, his plays, sonnets, and poems are still loved and enjoyed. So often, Shakespeare is referred to simply as the Bard. That's all you have to say is the Bard, and so many people know who you're talking about. I'm getting jealous and it's not serving me. A fantastic reminder that I'm getting into my own thinking and believing it to be true. My client is in the tourism business. They have an Elizabethan theme with an Elizabethan house, farm, restaurants, coffee shops. It's from the time of Shakespeare. We talk about what we see outside the window, what it means. There's something here, hidden in plain sight. A calm business insight comes to my client. Costs and budgets are the stories of Shakespeare. Costs and budgets are the language of numbers, telling the stories of Shakespeare for the business. The numbers in the costs and budgets tell rich stories of the lives of the people, the business that the people are in. The stories told by the costs and budgets are as rich as the stories of Shakespeare. We spend our days working in business, So it's a joy to be part of an exciting, unfolding journey, where everything that we do is a rich part of the business and our lives. And to enjoy that in a way that controls costs, meets budgets, makes a profit, we all get paid and can go on and create more stories of Shakespeare in our lives. It's inspiring to be with clients when they have such amazing insights, game-changing realizations, and they're calm, a good sign, a sign of a calm business insight. They know that people visit them for the experience of Elizabethan England, the experience of Shakespeare, the fun and joy of a family day out. Thousands of visitors every year, hundreds every day, and they all want that individual experience. Quite right. Which is what the people in the business want them to have, want to give to them, deliver for them, vibrant, bright, warm and friendly. Whether it's visiting the farm, seeing and stroking the animals, eating and drinking, carefully washing hands in clean facilities, enjoying quality food that's been thoughtfully prepared, or savouring a coffee. For the lady who runs a coffee shop, time at the barista making coffee takes on a whole new meaning. People queue for coffee. She realizes that each coffee she makes is a story for the person to enjoy. Buying quality ingredients, good equipment working well, coffee made with a touch of care, served with warmth, a moment of eye contact with people adding to their enjoyment of the day. Now they're telling me what the costs and budgets mean. They're moving at pace. They're telling me what the costs and budgets mean for the stories in their business. Buying, staff teams, managing, serving, creating something new every moment, every day. Controlling costs, managing budgets, making profits. Warm, vibrant life in their business. Telling the stories of Shakespeare. Business calm, achieved.